Sometimes the best watch that you can wear is the watch that do not have any complicated functionality such as chronograph, timer, moon phase, even temperature. Sometimes all you need is a watch that can help you to tell the time accurately and perhaps a little bit of date, and you can use it even at night. So today I'm gonna talk about such a watch. So let's jump right in. Now, back during my early days of watch collection, I really do not know what I'm doing. At that time, I have no idea what is a GMT watch, a field watch, a diverse watch, what is bezel, what is dial diameter, and all those things. So I did my research and I tried to find a watch that is affordable for a new watch collector, hobbyist like me at that time. Certain people mentioned the brand Timex. So I'm not very familiar with the brand Timex at that time because it was not very, perhaps it was popular. I'm very ignorant, but the most popular brand in my country is always Casio and Seiko, and Timex is not one of them. But at that time, when I go through the forums and reviews and I read all those things, yeah, it's a rabbit hole by the way. So I read through all those things, and some people recommend for budget watch collector, you can start your collection with Timex. So I go to the website of Timex and I go through. There are so many offering by Timex. There's the Weekender, Marlene, Waterbury, and all those other offerings by Timex. So I do not know where should I start. And then as I was browsing through, there's one particular watch that actually caught my eyes, and it's the watch called the Easy Reader. Now, perhaps the reason this watch caught my attention was because of its simplicity. Now, this watch doesn't have any complicated sub-dials to its main dials. It doesn't have the chronograph function, or they try to squeeze in the moon phase, the day and date, even temperature even into this particular dial. Just clean and simple design. Tells the time, and on the 3 o'clock position, there's the dead complications. So it caught my attention at that time. Then I read the title of this watch. It's called the Timex Easy Reader. And I thought to myself, yeah, it is very easy to read. This is the watch that I should go for. Now a little bit about the specification of this particular watch. The diameter of this watch is about 35mm. It's a little bit on the small side. But if you have small wrist like me, 35mm all the way to 38mm would be fine. If you have wrist like 6.2 inches. Thickness of about 8mm, lug to lug distance of about 42mm, and the lug width of about 18mm. Now this measurement is important because the leather strap that comes with this particular watch, I do not like it because it's on the smaller side. I mean, it taper off from the 18mm and all the way to I think 16 or even 14mm. So it's quite a small, I mean the strap is quite small on my wrist. So I ended up immediately purchasing this Milanese watch strap to replace the strap. Now the functionality of this watch, basically it has a classic design, and the font of the time is rather big, so it's easy for you to tell the time. Just like the title suggests, it's an easy reader. It also has a date complication to help you to remember the date of the day. Comes with a 30-meter water resistance, which is good enough. I don't wear my watch to do other extreme swimming sport or go even diving. I just wear my watch for normal washing or cover myself under the rain. That's pretty much it, and 30 meter is more than enough for that function. But the thing that attracted me is the in the glow function. I believe this is trademarked by Timex. When you push the crown here, the backlight of the watch will illuminate the dial, so you can read the time even at night. It fulfills a purpose of a watch should be. It can help you to tell the time during the day and also during the night. And on top of that, it also helps you to tell you the date of the day. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing fancy about this watch. It's a very simple and clean and straight to the point, no-nonsense watch. And when I bought this watch and I wear it, it weighs slightly small as compared to what I have now. But back then, it brings me joy whenever I wear this watch because yeah, it's very easy to tell the time wearing this watch. And once a while, I'll press the Indiglo crown just to look at it illuminated, even though it's in the broad daylight. And also this is a very classic design, so it will not go out of time. The circular case is a very classic design. But mind you, if you were to be in a room that is totally in silence, you can hear the ticking of the hand. Well, actually, it didn't bother me because during daytime, there's a lot of noises around, so you can't really hear the ticking of the hand. And during nighttime, I will keep this watch in a watch box. Can't really hear anything inside it, so it's not a problem for me. So all in all, this is a very good watch to buy if you just want to focus on a very simple, straight to the point watch. Now, I'll be keeping this watch for a very, very long time because this is one of the earlier purchases that I bought when I just started this watch collecting hobby. Now, at that time, I was overwhelmed by all these smartphone and gadgets which are trying to steal all my attentions away. So I replaced my smartwatch with this particular one to reduce the digital clutter in my life. And this watch, it reminds me that, yeah, that's what I aim for actually. Apart from my handphone and my laptop, I do not need any more gadgets to overwhelm me with notifications, with sounds and pictures, and a lot of tons of functions. All I need is a watch that tells the time. So would I recommend this watch? Of course, this is one of the legendary watch from Timex. It helps you to tell the time and nothing more. And you can't go wrong purchasing this particular one, or perhaps the size 35mm might be too small for you. I believe there's a Easy Reader that has a larger diameter than this particular one, the 35mm version. I think 38 or even 40mm, but you have to go and browse it. So if you like this particular watch, the link of this watch is in the description box below. So I hope you enjoy this review. Give me a like, give me a sub, and I'll see you in future video. Until then, take care and bye bye.